going to be Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the LA Rams. This is probably going to be, probably, well, I don't want to call it game of the week because there's also Kansas City and the Bills. So it's a really, really hard one. But I do think that this one's going to be a very close one. Drew has, I believe he said he was going to pick the Los Angeles Rams to win this one. I could be wrong. He's probably going to text me right now that I was wrong after I release this. But, one of the things that he was telling me is, Tampa Bay's defense has no secondary. Yes, they played really well against the Eagles, but they were ahead majority of that game, which Eagles couldn't run the ball very well. The Rams have a really potent offense. They've got OBJ, Cooper Kupp. Who's going to stop them? Tyler Higbee playing really, really well. You got Jalen Ramsey opposite side of them, Aaron Donald, Von Miller. They've got a ton of power. So I believe that Andrew is going to be siding with the Los Angeles Rams on this one. Also, too, his wife's side of the family are LA Rams fans, so I don't know if he can face them if he didn't choose them for this game. But, I think if he had to think about it, the Buccaneers don't really have their offense as they used to, what we, anticipated earlier this season. Their defense isn't as good as we thought they were. And I think the LA Rams is his selection that is going to move on and play in the NFC Championship game. And it's going to be a very tough one. Matthew Stafford, could he just play clean football? Can he get it to Odell Beckham and Cooper Kupp? Can Sean McVay outwit Bruce Arians and, basically turn on the firepower and, just overthrow the Buccaneers? I, on the other hand, am going to say that the Buccaneers would win this game. My reasons for that is they're playing against Tom Brady. Tom Brady is very hard to beat in the playoffs. Very few times has he missed the Super Bowl, and he's actually had a worse team offensively and defensively that he's gotten into the Super Bowl than what he has right now with the Buccaneers. Buccaneers still have Mike Evans. They still have Cameron Brate, OJ Howard, Rob Gronkowski. They're probably going to go with a 2 tight end set. They have I don't know if he's a rookie or not, but it's the running back Vaughn that they've been utilizing, who goes through the tackles. He's very shifty, very fast. So, that's been helping them out in the run game. And he's a good pass catching back. They also have Bernard Giovanni, who's also back from injury. He was pretty good last week. And they're getting Leonard Fournette back. So I think they'll have enough offensive power to keep up with the Rams. But another deciding factor for me is I really think that the Todd Bowles is going to come up with a defensive plan that's going to put Matthew Stafford in a position where he will take chances and he will unfortunately turn the ball over. And in my opinion, I think the Buccaneers are going to turn Matthew Stafford into a turnover machine, and the Buccaneers will capitalize on those turnovers. Now, what makes it tough is Tom Brady has been a turnover machine himself, so to speak, this season. So the Rams have a very good pass rush defense, have a very good coverage defense. So, Tom Brady's really going to have to go dink and dunk and find his backs, find the screens, check down, use that tight end set to where it's a lot of easy throws, get him in rhythm. I doubt he'll be able to take very many chances with Jalen Ramsey, probably more than likely shadowing Mike Evans, which will be a really good matchup to see. But I do think that Tom Brady will come out on top. I think that the Buccaneers defense will ring the bell, and answer the call to confuse Matthew Stafford, get him to turn the ball over. And I think the Buccaneers will capitalize on those turnovers with points. And I think that's going to be the big difference maker in this one. And that's why I've got the Buccaneers moving on past the Rams.